Welcome to 30-30-30, the channel where we dive deep into 30 books in 30 days, with each summary crafted to give you the core insights and actionable takeaways in less than 30 minutes a day. Whether you're on a journey of self-improvement, personal growth, or just love expanding your knowledge, you're in the right place. Today, we'll be exploring Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza, a book that has made waves in the world of personal development by combining cutting-edge science with ancient wisdom to help you transform your life. Now, let's set the stage for how this book came to be. Joe Dispenza, who is a chiropractor by profession, first gained prominence after his participation in the 2004 documentary What the Bleep Do We Know?, which explored the intersections of quantum physics, consciousness, and reality. Dispenza himself had a life-changing experience after a near-fatal accident in 1986 when he was hit by a car during a triathlon. His spine was shattered, and doctors told him he might never walk again. Instead of undergoing surgery, Dispenza decided to heal himself through the power of his mind. Over the course of several months, he used visualization and meditation to reconstruct his spine mentally, and he succeeded. This miraculous recovery set him on a path to study the mind-body connection, eventually leading him to write this book. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself is a culmination of his decades of research in neuroscience, biology, quantum physics, and epigenetics, along with his own personal healing journey. The book's central theme is that we all have the power to break free from our ingrained habits, thought patterns, and emotional addictions, which keep us stuck in the same cycles of life. By understanding how our thoughts and emotions create our reality, we can take control of our future and design a life that aligns with our true potential. Dispenza's work stands out because it's not just theoretical, it's deeply practical. He provides a clear, actionable path to rewire your brain, shift your emotional states, and create lasting change. This book is a must-read for anyone looking to break out of old patterns and step into a life of possibility. So, let's dive in and explore the fascinating ideas behind Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Dispenza begins Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by grounding his ideas in two powerful fields of science, quantum physics and neuroscience. He argues that to truly transform your life, you need to understand how these fields explain the mind's power to shape reality. This isn't just about positive thinking or willpower, it's about fundamentally changing how your brain and body operate. Quantum physics, the field of infinite possibilities. Dispenza draws from the principles of quantum physics, which suggest that we live in a universe made up of energy rather than solid matter. In the quantum field, everything exists as pure potential. Every possible outcome for your life, health, wealth, happiness, success, already exists in this energetic field. What determines which of these possibilities becomes real for you? Dispenza says it's your thoughts and emotions. In simple terms, when you repeatedly think certain thoughts and experience particular emotions, you collapse the infinite possibilities of the quantum field into a specific reality. Your thoughts are like the architects of your life, and your emotions are the building blocks. If you're constantly thinking the same thoughts and feeling the same emotions, whether they're positive or negative, you're reinforcing a specific version of reality over and over again. This is why so many of us feel stuck in life, unable to break free from the same patterns and circumstances. Neuroscience, wiring the brain for repetition. From quantum physics, Dispenza moves into the realm of neuroscience to explain how our brain gets wired to repeat these patterns. Every time you think a thought, it fires neural circuits in your brain. These circuits are like highways. Each time you think the same thought, that neural pathway gets stronger and more ingrained. It's like walking through a field. The more you walk the same path, the deeper the groove becomes, and the easier it is to walk that path again. Over time, these neural pathways form your brain's default mode of operation, meaning that even when you're not consciously thinking about it, your brain continues to replay the same thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. This is why you might find yourself having the same reactions or falling into the same emotional states even without a trigger. Your brain has become hardwired to follow these habitual patterns. Dispenza explains that this wiring isn't just limited to thoughts, it extends to emotions as well. When you repeatedly feel the same emotions, whether it's stress, anxiety, joy, or gratitude, your brain releases the same chemicals and your body becomes addicted to those emotional states. In fact, your body begins to crave them, so you unknowingly seek out situations that reinforce these familiar emotions, even if they're negative or destructive. You're not consciously doing this. Your body is just following the script that's been ingrained in your brain. The science of change, rewiring the brain. The exciting part, though, is that neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt, means you're not stuck with these patterns forever. Dispenza's approach is about deliberately rewiring your brain so you can break free from these old habits. He explains that when you consistently choose new thoughts and emotions, you begin to form new neural pathways. It's like cutting a new trail through the field. At first, it's difficult because the old groove is still there, but over time, the new path becomes more well-worn. Eventually, your brain defaults to this new way of thinking and feeling. Dispenza argues that true transformation requires you to stop living by the emotions of your past and start living by the emotions of your desired future. If your brain and body have become addicted to stress, fear, or doubt, you'll need to teach them how to feel emotions like joy, love, and gratitude instead. This is where meditation and visualization come into play, as they allow you to rehearse a new emotional and mental state, rewiring your brain and body to match the life you want to create. By combining the theories of quantum physics and neuroscience, Dispenza shows how powerful our thoughts and emotions truly are in shaping our lives. If we can break free from the old patterns of thinking and feeling that have kept us stuck, we can tap into the infinite possibilities that exist in the quantum field and create a new reality for ourselves. Let's dive deeper into some of Joe Dispenza's key ideas from breaking the habit of being yourself, expanding on how these concepts come together to create a framework for transformation. 1. Thoughts create your reality. One of the central ideas in the book is that your personality creates your personal reality. Dispenza explains that every thought you have generates a corresponding emotion which leads to specific actions. These thoughts and emotions, when repeated over time, form your habits and behaviors, eventually shaping the reality you live in. If you're someone who constantly thinks negative thoughts, feels stressed, or is consumed by worry, your brain and body adapt to that mental and emotional state. Over time, these emotional habits become ingrained in your identity, conditioning you to behave in ways that reinforce those negative emotions. You start to expect stress, anxiety, or failure in your life, and your actions align with those expectations. The result is that you keep creating the same life over and over again. Dispenza encourages us to become aware of these thought patterns and break the cycle. You can't change your life without changing your thoughts first. By paying attention to your mental and emotional habits, you'll begin to notice where you've been stuck and can start making conscious choices to think new thoughts that align with the life you want to create. In a very literal sense, your external world becomes a reflection of your internal world. If you want to change your outer circumstances, whether it's your job, relationships, health, or finances, you need to shift what's happening inside your mind first. Dispenza argues that when you change your thoughts and emotions, you open yourself up to new possibilities in the quantum field, allowing you to attract and create a different reality. 2. The power of meditation. A significant part of Dispenza's approach to change revolves around meditation. According to him, meditation is essential for reprogramming both the mind and body because it helps you bypass your analytical, conscious mind, which is often full of limiting beliefs, fears, and doubts, and access the subconscious, where your deep patterns and behaviors are stored. In meditation, Dispenza introduces a concept called mental rehearsal. It's more than just visualization. It's about imagining and emotionally experiencing your desired future as if it's happening right now. He explains that when you not only visualize but feel the emotions of the outcome you want, your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. This mental and emotional practice begins to rewire your brain to align with your future self. The emotions are crucial because Dispenza teaches that high-frequency emotions like joy, gratitude, love, and inspiration are the keys to shifting your energy. When you regularly practice feeling these elevated emotions, you're changing your state of being. which allows you to match the frequency of the positive outcomes you're seeking in the quantum field. By meditating and mentally rehearsing your desired reality, you're essentially creating a new version of yourself. Over time, this new way of thinking, feeling, and being becomes your natural state, and the outer world will start to reflect these internal changes. Meditation, then, isn't just a relaxation tool. It's a practical method for transforming your mind, body, and life. 3. Breaking free from the past. Dispenza emphasizes that many of us are trapped in the past, reliving the same emotional experiences and reactions. He introduces the concept of memorized emotions, which are emotional states we've experienced so many times that they become part of our identity. If you've been living in fear, stress, or sadness for years, your body literally becomes addicted to those emotions, and you begin to seek out situations that recreate them, even if you consciously want to change. This is one of the biggest obstacles to personal transformation. You can't create a new future if you're emotionally anchored to the past. Dispenza says that we must consciously break free from these memorized emotions by becoming aware of them. This requires observing your thoughts and feelings and making new, deliberate choices to think and feel in alignment with the future you want. He explains, you can't create a new future while you're still living in the past. The key to breaking free is to become conscious of your emotional triggers and habits, and then actively choose new, more empowering thoughts and feelings. It's about training your brain and body to move out of the past and into a new emotional reality. 4. Creating a new you. The process of transformation that Dispenza outlines is both simple and profound. He provides a step-by-step method for breaking the habit of being yourself and creating a new reality. It starts with becoming aware of the thoughts, behaviors, and emotions that no longer serve you. Once you identify these patterns, you replace them with new thoughts and feelings that align with the future you want to create. This isn't something that happens overnight. Dispenza explains that you need to practice this new way of being consistently until it becomes your default state. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and feelings are the language of the body. When you align both your thoughts and emotions with your desired future, you're essentially teaching your brain and body to live in that future state now. This signals to the quantum field that you're ready to receive that reality. 5. The role of gratitude and elevated emotions. One of the key tools Dispenza emphasizes is gratitude. He explains that when you feel gratitude for something you want before it happens, you're telling your brain and body that it's already occurred. This shifts your energy and aligns you with the reality you're trying to create. Gratitude, along with other elevated emotions like joy, love, and inspiration, helps you access a higher state of being. These emotions resonate at a higher frequency, making it easier to break free from the lower frequency states like fear, anger, or sadness that have been holding you back. Dispenza teaches that by regularly practicing elevated emotions, you rewire your brain and body to match the life you desire, attracting that reality from the quantum field. 6. Practical takeaways. Let's wrap up with some practical takeaways from the book. Meditation and visualization. Use meditation to access your subconscious and practice mental rehearsal to align your mind and body with the future you want to create. Septinden. Emotional awareness. Pay attention to your emotions and how they affect your thoughts. Are you stuck in negative emotional loops? If so, it's time to consciously choose new emotions that support your goals. Gratitude. Cultivate feelings of gratitude and other elevated emotions to shift your energy and signal to the quantum field that you're ready to receive your desired reality. Better and consistent practice. Change takes time. Breaking the habit of being yourself requires daily effort and persistence, but with consistent practice, you'll start to see your life transform. By following these steps and principles, you can break free from the old habits that no longer serve you and create the life you truly want. Dispenza's work gives you the tools to make lasting, profound change from the inside out. Breaking the habit of being yourself is about stepping out of your old patterns and becoming a new version of yourself, one that aligns with the future you want to create. Through the power of thought, meditation, and elevated emotions, Joe Dispenza teaches you how to break free from your past and design your life consciously. If you're ready to take control of your mind and your destiny, this book provides a roadmap for how to do it.